a lot of the conversation around Christmas does evolve around the tree, whereas I suspect if you have an artificial tree, the conversation is pretty short. Whenever you cut pulpwood or hardwood, and if there's fir trees in the area, they're one of the first trees to come back in that area. They like cutovers with a bit of shade and stuff, so they grow, and then we go in from there. And you try to, if it's fairly thick, then you have to thin it out a bit, give them room to grow. So you try to select young trees that look like they have the potential, because every fir tree, almost everyone is different. And so what you're looking for is color, good bud development, and then you space them 6 or 8 feet or whatever. And then at about 3 feet or 4 feet, we start to shear them. We look for a good whorlus with branches on the fir tree. That's what makes it shape up the way it does. The branches tend to come out in whorls, so there'll be 6 branches come out, or 5 branches hopefully come out together, and then it'll grow 8-10 inches, and then there'll be another whorl come out, and so it grows in whorls. It makes it easier to shape it up. And that goes on for about 3 or 4 years. So then the trees between 6 foot and 8 foot, which is the most popular. And then hopefully you cut them, and then hopefully you sell them. Nowadays, people are used to a pretty cultivated tree like we have there. And for my customers, it's very positive. An awful lot of them say that we would never use an artificial tree because it's a family tradition. We love the aroma. It's something we can share with our kids or our grandkids. And it's not quite the same as going to Walmart and buying a tree in a box when you take your children with you or your grandchildren with you. It's kind of lacks something. The main reason that people switch to artificial is because the naturals are messy. So we do what we can to make them as neat and unmessy as we can. I really appreciate people. It's a nice way to meet people and deal with them, but I'd just like to thank people for sticking with supporting the local industry, and also, what would you say, keeping the tradition of Christmas alive.